Next year it's 50 years, the existence of the company. I mean, it all started with one man and his wife. They started with this very, very small second-hand vessel,
Raffaella.
the Raffaella, and little by little, they actually created a company which today is the second biggest container line in the world. And the remarkable thing is that he's managed to put a team together that followed them into this crazy adventure. Everyone involved in the company were people that loved the sea. And these people are still working for MSC.
Yeah.
One, of course, is my father, but then there's also Pasquale Formisano.
Yeah.
We met Mr. Aponte in Geneva, when we were in Geneva now. He's still very much involved with the company. His son will follow his footsteps, and it's been a very long journey.
Indeed.
And we're proud to be part of it, of course.
Oh, of course, of course.
When I go to a job interview, I normally look at the passion of a person. I don't expect them to be an Einstein or 20 years experience or something like that. Mainly what I look at is
The drive.
the drive.
Yeah.
If he's got the drive and he's willing to go the extra mile, then he's the right person.
Yeah.
It's a two-way relationship. The company always goes the extra mile for the people, but then of course we expect the people to also go the extra mile for us. I think another very key important element is that a lot of the people that are working for us have been working with us for 30 plus
20
years.
years.
A lot of people join us when they were 18 or 20 as the first job, and they're still with us today. The most important thing for me, Glenn, is that since 2008, when there was a big crisis, our company has been the only company that has never retrenched anyone.
Yes.
Mr. Aponte has always refused to go that route. In fact, his motto is that even if the technology will take away the work from a person, redeploy that person in something constructive. And I think that this is something quite unique in our industry. Well, not only in our industry.
No, I get globally.
I'm proud to say that when we say we are a family company, it is truly
Still a family company. Yeah?
It is run by a family.
Yes,
and the workers, just like the containers, it's not just a number. The workers are real people with real families, and we care after them.
That's it.
So I think this has been the real
success. Well, I would say, when I joined the company in 1984, I think it was, and we were an unknown quantity. You just built up relationships, and some of them took me some time, but then when you form that bond with those people, I mean, I have people, big customers today, are still with me after 32 years, So really, at the end of the day, it's people business that is able to provide that people service.
The shipping line will have someone like you. I mean, if everyone has a problem, they know that they can count on you, they know they can phone you, and we'll resolve the problems. Meanwhile, other companies, specifically today, they have their call centers, their
back offices and those
back
type of
offices
things
and things like that.
So that's why people still come back, so they're not dealing with a digital thing. There is room for that, I agree, 100%, but I think that is where our passion and drive and success is with the people.
Also, we see them, like you rightfully said, as partners, mainly, and not purely as numbers. But the incredible thing is that we basically say that nobody in the organization or in the company can say no, except when eventually something is brought to my father's level and it really can't be done, and therefore it's a no. Otherwise, we will always try to find a solution for any of the challenges that our customers have. If there's something that we cannot do, we will tell them the real reason why it cannot be done. I mean, it's not because a clause says so, but it's actually a real reason for that. And I think that they appreciate the honesty that
honesty,
that we
integrity, trust,
in our work.
Transparent.
I think the most important part, which makes it more interesting, is that we are truly involved with everything. I mean, we have an open door policy with everyone. Everyone can come see us. Every customer can come to see us with any issues. And we never push anyone away. So we are a people company. What a lot of people don't know, it's the actual miracle of MSC. If you have a look today in the top 10 container companies in the world, everyone got there by acquisition. You know, MSC, I mean, it's something to mention, is there as number 2 by normal growth.
Organic growth,
Organic growth. We never bought anyone. Mr. Aponte and all his team got there just by hard work. Hard work. One of the reasons that MSC had such an early growth was that MSC was the only line that was accepting cargo that other people were saying it couldn't be carried, because it was just a lot of people that were fully dedicated and were passionate about their work. Just to give an example, in modern times, now we're trying to push for break bulk cargo again.
Container vessels.
And a lot of times we have the ports saying, oh, we can't handle this type of cargo. But we have our operation director, Captain Jan Rosario, that will go to the port with his meter to actually measure the gate, and we'll go have a look at the crane, and we'll prove to the port, no, it can actually be done.
That's
the key to success has been this mentality from day one, and
correct.
We still see it today. I'm very excited about the big project that we have with the government.
Yes.
To create new jobs for South Africans to go work on the cruise vessels. And the goal is to have 1,000 contracts a year. By year 5, we will have 5,000 contracts a year. And hopefully, if it will be successful, we'll be pushing that to even 10,000 contracts a year. The only reason I like to tell the people about the work that we do for the community is to actually present the project, so if they like it, they join it. Yes, so we can help more and more people.
Yeah.
I mean, the work that we do at Mzumkulu, I think, is great. We look after about 1,000 orphans, and the new project that we want to implement, of course, is to give them better tuition. And the idea is not only to train them so that they are trainable, but it's actually to find a job for them as well.
Yeah, brilliant. And these are the things that people don't know about.
There's always an option for our customers to go the automatic route.
We have the 2 options.
Or deal, like we said, with the people within the organization. So, of course, technology is very important. Otherwise, it's impossible to deal with the numbers of containers that we are dealing today. But it amuses me that one of your biggest customers that is actually run by very young people are the ones that call you the most on the phone. So they call you 5-6 times a day when they have the option to go online.
Through the system.
So, you know, everyone is saying go the electronic route, cell phone, and all these kind of things. If I don't have a choice,
you have to go that way.
Yes, I will go on my laptop or cell phone to do everything. But if I'm given an option,
it'd be nice to phone.
Then maybe I do prefer to phone.
You have to have people contact.
As long as they have an option. Then
as long as if you want to do
they can make their own decision.
Yeah, if you want to do all RT, fine.
But people say this is backward and you will be left behind because of that. I don't know, I think future would say. Perfection. I know that we're not there yet, but I think that everyone works towards that goal. Yeah. Maybe it is a goal which is not achievable, but there's a drive for everyone to really reach that perfection.
And going on that, as a company as we are, I think empathy is also a big thing that we have with our staff and with our customers.